Well guys, it is time to talk about the Rotten Tomatoes for Avatar: The Way of Water, aka Avatar 2. And we're going to talk about the score and the reviews that initially hit and where it sits at now. And what exactly does this mean, because ultimately it doesn't mean much, because it's just Rotten Tomatoes and others' opinions. But yeah, let's talk about its score. So typically with the Rotten Tomatoes videos, I will make the video about an hour after the reviews hit. But with this one, I wanted to wait. And I wanted to wait specifically because like the first 10 to 15 reviews I saw were all overwhelmingly positive. And I figured if I wait just a little bit longer, we're going to get a better, sense of where it's going to go. If we see 30 reviews and they're all 100% positive, then okay. But that's not what happened. We started to see some reviews come in, with some mixed reactions. Still, I'm not saying it's bombing with those critics, but again, not as 10 out of 10 masterpiece, shift in cinema, and all this like some of the early reviews. So initially, when I checked it, right as it hit Rotten Tomatoes, it had like a 98. And I was like, I'm going to wait. It's not going to stick with a 98. I never believed that. And I'm glad I did, because right now, I just refreshed it before I made this video, and with over 120 reviews, it's sitting at an 85. Now again, if you refresh it, it could go down to 110 reviews, could go up to like 125, 130. It's all dependent on how they process in the back end and when reviews get published officially, but the approval process generally pushes out some of these, in the aggregate ahead sometimes. Either way, though, 85. What does this mean? If it means anything to you, I'm glad because, again, I've talked about Rotten Tomatoes. I've talked about reviews. I've talked about it plenty of times why we don't give numbers or letters to anything we talk about here on the channel because I think it's stupid. I hate review scores and all that. I think somebody's opinion, and if you can understand what they're saying, should formulate what you think they think of it, whether they like it, whether they're mixed on it, positive or negative. And what I'm seeing here with an 85 is honestly not surprising. You see some people saying, yeah, the visuals are great, the motion capture is great, it's next level. That's all great. But again, some people are saying it's the story that really holds it back, which seems to be a repeat of the first film, which honestly was kind of one of my biggest worries. But again, I never expected this film to stray too far from what worked before, which is focus on visuals, focus on basic story, but make sure that people walk away in awe. And it seems like that's what we're getting here. 85, what did I say in the last video when I predicted where it would land? Was it like an 84, 85, I think? I still think it's going to end up there by the end of everything when it's all said and done. But it'll be interesting to see as more reviews come in, and obviously by the time it's all said and done, this thing's going to have like 350 to 400 reviews in the aggregate where it lands. I'm still going to stick with mid-80s in my opinion, but we'll see where it goes, and you guys let me know if you're excited for this. I definitely know some people are kind of, not excited for it because of this score, but it doesn't make sense to me. Last I checked, 85 is still good. Actually, it's great, but it is what it is.